Okay, good evening, everyone. Today's date is the 25th of January 2025, and it is 7:45 here in Ireland. Welcome to these Cosmic Starseed Academy weekly gatherings and Pleiadian channelings. And this evening we are joined by Brian Seng, the Solar Bee, who has the Disclosure Now conference in Florida in July. Highly recommend that if you're in the vicinity or want to go and check out Florida and his event. That's July 2025. And we have Sheila Septon and Julia Anchorhaven and Dennis Mulcahy. So Julia also does readings and various other spiritual services, works a lot with dragons and crystals. And so what do I need to say? I think we're just gonna go. Actually, guys, do you want to both mention your websites?
My conference series can be found at fulldisclosuremovement.org. Thank you so much.
And my website is anchorhaven.co.uk, and we're starting the Violet Flame Reiki Mastery Program in February. Thank you.
Is that online or in person?
It's going to be online, and it's hybrid learning with Thinkific as well. So you can join at any time this year, but there's live coaching available.
Great. And Brian, how many presenters do you have in July?
30 plus, maybe up to 40, because we'll also have panel discussions and workshops as well. So a whole bunch. It'll be as large presenter-wise as last year, and then triple to quadruple the attendance, and then quadruple or more like the attention on it, on the conference with a live stream, I believe.
Fantastic. Okay, so Sheila, hello. Funny, divine timing. And also we have Sheila Tillish.
Oh, another Sheila.
This evening.
Two Sheilas.
Two Sheilas, yes.
Tillich.
Sorry.
Sorry. Hello?
Yeah. Hello, Sheila. Tillich.
Hello. Hello. Yes, I'm here. I was busy with other things and I had to get in the shower, so I apologize for being late.
That's okay. We are recording and this will be going live, so I hope you're okay with that.
I'm okay.
Okay, good. So yeah, Sheila is new. She's just recently connected in with me, I think. And yes, lovely to have you here. Yeah, another goddess. So so as normal, I'll ask Dennis to do the prayers. Dennis, would you be okay to turn your camera on for the prayers?
Okay. I'm sure I'll go black in a moment, but the camera's on. Okay.
Are you able to put your microphone nearer to your mouth? Because I'm having trouble hearing you.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Hopefully it'll be okay.
What did you say?
Yeah, he said we can hear you, Dennis.
Okay.
If you wanted to say that, yeah, yes.
Good. All right.
Okay, so when you're ready, Dennis, if you want to do the prayers.
All right. Hello. So first of all, as usual, I will say the law of one prayer, and I will try 3 times Hope that you can hear me. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks to God. It is so. You're all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks that this is done. It is so. Repeat it a final time. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am one with all there is. I ask the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks. This is done. It is so. And I will share the affirmation of Blossom Good Child. I am affirmation. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. There you are.
Thank you. The captions look very funny because they are writing words that you're not saying, like shrooms, and I don't know what they're saying, like shrooms, yeah.
Oh, I
okay.
love some psychedelic shrooms.
I sure could use those right now.
Funny joke. I've never had them.
Well, you're missing out on a whole lot there.
Well, all right.
I'm talking about the sacred herbs, not just getting high for the sake of it, but rather things like DMT and ayahuasca.
Okie dokie.
Oh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There has let us begin by saying welcome. We are delighted to be here this evening with you. We are helping so many of you to manifest, and in your world it takes longer than you would hope It takes longer than you would hope to manifest things, projects, buildings, events, situations, more income, abundance, businesses, homes, projects, aspirations, dreams. Manifestation can feel like trudging through from one side of a river to the next, or the other side of the river, from one side to the other, trudging through mud, trying to get to clearer waters with more stability, more solidness, more foundation, to build a new earth, to build events, projects, conferences, healing centers, retreat centers, homes, community spaces. We've seen an influx of these projects occurring. And as time goes on, there will be more and more and more of them. And this is part of the new earth that you as starseeds are all here now in this lifetime to create and to co-create. You cannot build a new earth by yourselves or a new world by yourselves. It takes collaboration, it takes colleagues, it takes working together, it takes a unitedness, a vision of many, a vision of groups, working together to achieve sometimes even the impossible or the unimaginable. Thank you. It seems that every week we are here, we talk about the 6 months. June is extremely important. As you no doubt will see, in the 6 months, or when you reflect back on in the 7th month, being July, there recently has been, thank you, an increase, an intensified technology being targeted at not just starseeds who label themselves as starseeds, but also the other light workers, healers, therapists, mystics being targeted, channelers, starseeds, and many of you will have felt, thank you, will have felt that, will have felt an intense energy of battling, just to get through the day. And we would like to confirm that that is due to thank you, technology being aimed at you in a negative way, which is en masse, which is was ramped up and is now more at the tail end of it. But of course that is a continuous thing for starseeds, where you get targeted and it drops off or becomes less, and then you get targeted, and it is a cycle, a repetitive cycle. Thank you. Now would be a good time for questions.
Has the other side lessened or abated the chem fogging, or are they continuing it? And what is their achieved? What are they aiming to achieve at this point?
The chem fog, as you call it, is the negative agenda that you speak of whenever it carries out its own negative missions, like this one where you with the fog. It does it in certain areas. Much like the weather. So you will see bad weather in different places at different times. And thank you, the same can be said for the chem fog, or the fog that is unnatural. There are technologies in this fog, and of course it is not really fog in the sense of being a natural fog or mist. This is fog that is not really fog, but it contains, thank you, it contains the tiniest of technology.
So in addition to Serratia marcescens, it may also contain nanotech in it?
Yes. Almost everything that is put into place by the negative agenda, almost everything contains nanotechnology. They have it widely available, and they have and they intend to use that technology as much as they possibly can as a resource for their negative agendas. It is a resource that they highly admire and use much more often than you realize. They use it, let us use the word technology. They use technology in the form of birds, in the form of weather, in the form of tsunamis, in the form of fog, in the form of chemtrails. All is designed using technology. Your air, your skies have been heavily sprayed with nano technology. It's in the water. Thank you. It's in the water supply as well. We could talk about technology and the things that the negative agenda are doing, and those that can see this information as being true will understand it to be true. And those that cannot see this information to be true will not understand it as being true, because there are two different languages of frequency going on your planet. One is what the awake, aware, conscious, and one is asleep or unable to wake up. And these two different levels of consciousness are at war with each other. They are opposites. They do not understand each other's language. They are resisting each other, repelling each other, arguing with each other, battling with each other on various different levels and degrees, whether it is the negative and positive military, or whether it is the negative and positive politicians, which are now in place, because before there were just many years ago, there was just one type of politician being the negative version, and now you have two different types, and this wasn't in place before.
A lot of us are hoping that with the incoming Trump administration, that there's going to be a cessation, a stopping of the chemtrails and the chem fog. He just got inaugurated, but we are still seeing chemtrails in different places. I saw a lessening for a while, but then I see it picking back up on other people's feeds, at least in the regions they're at. So is a Trump administration, are they going to address this, or are they unable to address it? Is it business as usual? Can you tell us what that looks like?
It's most definitely not business as usual. Trump is a game changer and will be making huge strides and putting things into place. In fact, he's already done that. He has put many deals and contracts in place before January the 20th, and was waiting for that day or those days before and after to go ahead with certain plans, intentions, initiations, even activations, ways forward in different areas. So this is a cleanup operation on a mass scale, including every system on Earth, from health to military, to food, to big pharma, to the government itself. This is not limited to America. Trump has been making deals and contracts in advance of his inauguration. And sometimes he has had to be encouraging. We'll use the word encouraging with other presidents and prime ministers. He's had to be very encouraging with his deals and contracts and what he has included in those written contracts. So there is a tailing off, there is a clearing up of many different situations, events, occurrences. Some are known and many are unknown and hidden from the mass public or those with eyes or energy that does not accept what is really going on. But this is a mass operation. This is not achievable in a day, a week, a month. This is a changing of the guard. This is a clearing up of reptilian energy. There's no other way that we really wish to say it. We do like to keep things simple with Soma and say things as they are, more or less. Of course, sometimes we need more diplomacy than other times. And sometimes we have to be very cautious with our words, especially with regarding figures such as Trump, because he has such a huge, thank you, because he is so well known.
May we ask we ask you about this Project Stargate AI mRNA vaccine initiative that so many of us are losing our shit over?
Hi guys. When I was watching Trump's speech, I cried. And the weirdest thing is Joe Biden pardoned so many of his family, and that's something wrong. Yes, there's been chemtrails, but I know he's gonna clean up and probably bring in the new but I wanted to know, I've been very, very extra sensitive, like so sensitive, like I can't even read about a
Amara,
dog.
I'm just going to interrupt you there.
So,
And no, just for a second. I think we're going to take a little break, and I'm going to press pause on the record. I think now would be a good time to for you to carry on what you're saying, and then we can have a break at the same time. I want to Sheila and Amara, you two haven't met before. Okay, so welcome back, everyone. We were just taking a very short break there. I came out of the channeling very quickly, which is actually not healthy. But I'm used to the channeling, so it's okay, kind of. With channeling, whether it's a medium channeling spirit or a channel channeling us, it can be quite a shock to the body, including transfiguration or trans voice mediumship. For the vessel to be suddenly brought out of it can be a shock to the physical body, and we don't recommend this. However, there are so many of you on your own personal, thank you, journeys of discovery and discovering who you are, where you're from, why you're here, why you're having all these experiences, and you're struggling or juggling to process them and understand them and accept them is the biggest thing that you can do. Acceptance of these experiences, thank you, as being real experiences where you are taken up on board ships. You are mostly in the past experimented on by such species such as the greys and others, who are like the greys. The small greys are like worker bees. They are just carrying out duties given to them, orders given to them. That has become much less so. But all these experiences of UFO contactees, abductees, experiences, women becoming pregnant and suddenly losing the baby being a hybrid on a different planet or star system, all these experiences that are very real to the point of physical marks on your bodies, such as scratches or bruises, or becoming pregnant, which is physically obvious, and so many other experiences, not just with positive and negative ET beings, but also with spirit, with animals, with animal spirit guides, premonitions of the past, present, future in sacred places such as Egypt, past life memories, the ability to see, hear, feel spirit, the ability to see your past lives as children. Many of children are born knowing and aware of their past lives. As soon as they speak, they are speaking of these previous lifetimes to their parents in detail. And some of these parents have even gone to the point of proving this to be so through researching and contacting the previous families of these previous lifetimes of their children. So there are thousands of different types of experiences that you are having, from spirit to animal spirit guides to your loved ones in spirit to UFO sightings to UFO contact, abductee, contact, thank you, and contactee experiences. There is thousands of different types of experiences. All of this is real. The difficulty lays in accepting this in yourself, because you are born into families that are very normal, that do not believe such, we'll use the word nonsense for now, do not believe in anything that they cannot see, touch, feel, smell, sense. That is not their anything. It is not their reason. It is not their mission. It is not their abilities. It is not their energy. It is not their consciousness. It is not their awakeness. It is not within their field of scope of awareness. It is almost like they are born with a dumbed down glasses that cannot see, like, what do you call those? Sunglasses, where they just have these sunglasses sunglasses on. And the rest of you, being starseeds in particular, you've taken your blindfolds off. You are able to clearly see. What we are trying to say is that it is an acceptance of yourself that you need to step into to learn, a process of accepting you are having these experiences. And we are not just speaking to Amera. We are speaking to many starseeds who are on a similar journey, or similar space is a better word, similar space, similar energy of questioning and wanting to learn, wanting to understand, wanting to move forward, wanting to acceptance from others. But actually you will never get that acceptance from others. That is also a contradiction, because you will get it from certain people. What we would recommend to you listening who are on a similar journey to Amera in learning to understand, and there are many in this group here that are have gone through this process that Amara has yet to go through of self-acceptance, accepting that these things are real, these things are in existence, these things are happening, these things are experiences, these things are many experiences happen on the astral plane when you are asleep. So it is an acceptance, accepting yourself, Amira. One of the ways you can help yourself to do that is by coming away from, not coming away, because we don't want you to exclude anyone in your family or your friends because of your, and this is for you individually, we don't want you to come away from your family or your friends that you know because of your individual soul imprint or blueprint or mission or journey. Rather, and normally we wouldn't be saying this normally, but for you individually, you need that support, you need those friendships. So what we would recommend in place of that is to listen to other people via the internet or in your local area. And you don't have to spend money to do this. You can do it mostly on the internet, where you listen to other people who are also having similar experiences to you, because there are thousands, dear one, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of you as starseeds having these experiences. Age and experience is a wonderful thing because it allows you to move forward. It allows you to look back. It allows you to see how far you've come. It allows you to move forward every day. The young are so easily led by teachers, by family, by friends, by sometimes religion and the various different churches. In Ireland, it would be predominantly the Catholic Church. But so many of you are taught to, and especially the school system has been set up by negative humans. To lead children down a certain path. Thank you. The vast majority of what you are taught in schools is nonsense, is invalid, is ridiculous, is untrue, is a story, a narrative. So we will pause there. But again, we'd recommend that you listen to other experiences, UFO experiences, contactees, abductees, other people that are sharing their stories of things that are unbelievable to the vast majority of humanity. And yet these experiences are real. Do not look outside of yourself for acceptance, but find others who are having and have had and will continue to have similar experiences. And then accept within yourself. This is about self-acceptance, self-acceptance, self-acceptance that you are, thank you, you are having these experiences. We have said many times through many different people, some of them would not even thank you, some of them are very public and would not even say that they are channelers. They would not call themselves that, even though they are working in the public spiritual fields. We have said many times through many different people that you are, thank you, you are not little Brian or little Dennis or little Sheila or little Julia or little Amira or little Soma. You are so much bigger. You are here to help assist humanity awaken now. Any questions?
Are we able to, we were also going to talk, or I was asking about the Project AI, Project Stargate mRNA AI thing. Can you speak to, is it a matter of Trump is keeping his friends close and his enemies closer, or is there something nefarious we should be aware of and to maybe speak against if we're against transhumanism? A lot of people are confused about this latest announcement. I mean, there's a lot of things that supporters are thrilled about, but this one is a very glaring instance for many of us.
Soma is not, we'll take out the word really. Soma is not aware of what you are speaking, although we've said before we show her images as we speak to her telepathically. And that is what we are doing now. So we would like to add that we are showing her this type of technology. Thank you. That you are speaking of. And we are showing that this technology, thank you, was in negative agenda hands. And there has been a changing of the guard. And this technology that you are speaking of will go from the dark to the light. There have been things, and this will continue, that there have been things that will there have been things or rather, so these technologies have different parts to them. This specific technology that you are speaking of, we are showing Soma an image of a very thin, square-ish silver color or metal, flat, that has other much smaller, minute, some that cannot even be seen by the human eye. We are showing her technologies. This is like this silver square. We are bear with us. We are, so this image we are showing has metallic is the wrong word. Thank you. Metallic is the wrong word. Magnetic, minute technology attached to it or placed on it that is magnetic. So there is, this technology has other technology added to it. The flat, it is flat, it is square-ish, it is silver in color. This is kind of a foundation or a vessel, or it holds other technologies that are like or are nanotechnology, but are magnetic. So that is an image that thank you, that we are showing Soma to allow her to explain what we are trying to say rather than using words, because images contain 1,000 words, more than a singular word. So there's more thank you, there's more. What we are trying to say is that there's more information in an image than there is in a sentence. So this technology was in the hands of a negative agenda, the changing of the guard with Trump, where you are moving from the dark into the light in all systems on earth, not just political, not just politics. Trump is part of a greater group, a grander scheme to bring about change in every system, not just political. So you will see changes within manufacturing, within the big pharma, within technology. Going back to this technology with the changing of the guard, this technology, the negative nanotechnology that has been added, was added to this base technology or carrier. It is a carrier. Those technologies have been taken out and more positive ones are being put into place, and much more of that is to come. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It makes a lot of sense to me. Hopefully to a lot of other people. I think there's a lot of historic distrust in the disclosure community against people like Larry Ellison. And so we're very happy to see it changing the guards. And many of us, I'm wondering if maybe Larry was given a talking to, that if he doesn't get with Team Light, his days may be numbered.
Soma is not aware of who Larry is.
Larry Ellison's the CEO of Oracle, which is like a major computer tech company for networking. And they're also a creation, I believe, of CIA and DARPA, Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency.
Okay, Soma can see where you're going with that, and she can feel the nefarious energies that are working within that vibration. What we are showing her, what we are saying, is that technology is neither good nor bad. It is depending if it is on the negative agenda or the positive agenda. That is the difference. So technology is, you know this. We don't need to explain this, but that is what we are saying. This technology was being used for the negative, and now will be pushed and brought in as a positive thing. We would like to add very clearly and state very clearly that this technology will be used for the positive, but, or rather, and it will also develop into other technologies. And we are showing that in Soma, that in different streams of light. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different things, different advancements in technology that this original one will develop into. So technology, you will see in the public domain, technology advancing rapidly within the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. It will leap forward at almost an alarming rate. And that has been coming for a while.
I think it's a very welcome news to many of us in the community.
I can't wait to see it. I'm wondering if I keep hearing about med beds and all that.
Medbeds are in existence and will come down the line more and more as it stands on your planet. Medbeds are extremely expensive and only affordable or reachable by
The military's been using them.
the elite.
Oh, okay, but okay.
When we say that, and people that can afford those figures.
Oh.
Let us pause there. I'm going to press pause, or I'm going to stop the recording.